America 250, the spectacle, the security, and the chaos in Washington, D.C., July 4th, 2026. America's 250th birthday. 250 years since the Declaration of Independence marked the birth of the United States. What should have been a historic national celebration has become something much bigger. Washington, D.C. has transformed into a city hosting one of the largest public events in American history. Massive celebrations, record-breaking fireworks, unprecedented security, political controversy, and more than 1 million expected visitors have all converged in one place. So what is actually happening in the nation's capital? Let's break it down. To understand the scale of this celebration, we have to look at how America 250 evolved. The official anniversary was originally coordinated through the bipartisan America 250 Commission. Alongside those efforts, the White House launched its own initiative known as Freedom 250, focused on creating a grand national celebration. The vision is enormous. The National Mall has been transformed into the Great American State Fair, featuring exhibits from across the country, live entertainment, historical displays, and family attractions. But the celebration hasn't been without controversy. Some states declined to participate, political disagreements have dominated headlines, and even preparations experienced setbacks after a stage structure partially collapsed during rehearsals. Meanwhile, renovation projects and proposed architectural changes around Washington have fueled even more debate, turning what was intended as a celebration of history into another chapter of America's ongoing political conversation. Still, nothing compares to tonight's main attraction. Organizers are preparing one of the largest fireworks displays ever attempted. Hundreds of thousands of fireworks will launch across multiple locations surrounding the National Mall and the Potomac River during a spectacular 40-minute show designed to celebrate America's 250th birthday. But there's one major problem. An intense summer heat wave has settled over the East Coast. With more than 1 million people expected to gather outdoors, officials are warning about dangerous temperatures, urging visitors to stay hydrated, seek shade whenever possible, and prepare for long hours outside. Large crowds combined with extreme heat create serious public safety challenges before the first firework even reaches the sky, and then comes security. Federal agencies have deployed one of the largest security operations ever seen for a 4th of July celebration. Visitors entering the National Mall must pass through airport-style screening checkpoints complete with metal detectors and bag inspections. Managing those security procedures for crowds this large is an enormous logistical challenge. Long lines, restricted access, road closures, and extensive fencing have transformed much of downtown Washington into a heavily protected security zone. The Secret Service, Department of Homeland Security, local police, and numerous federal agencies are coordinating operations on land, in the air, and along the Potomac River. Temporary flight restrictions are in effect, waterways are being closely monitored, and security personnel are stationed throughout the capital. Officials say these measures reflect both the historic size of the event and today's complex security environment. At the same time, demonstrations and protests are taking place outside parts of the official celebration, highlighting the political divisions that continue to shape the country. That raises an interesting question. What does America's 250th birthday really represent? For many people, it's a celebration of freedom, resilience, and national history. For others, the controversies surrounding the event have overshadowed the anniversary itself. Perhaps both perspectives reflect modern America, a nation capable of organizing an extraordinary celebration while continuing to debate its identity, priorities, and future. Regardless of where you stand politically, July 4th, 2026 is undeniably historic. A quarter of a millennium after the Declaration of Independence, America is marking its 250th birthday in a way that is bigger, louder, and more complex than ever before. Whether you're watching the fireworks from the National Mall or following the celebration from home, this is a moment that will become part of history. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let us know your thoughts in the comments. Happy 4th of July, and thanks for watching.